Just making sure. All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. I'm going to let people kind of huddle in here. Just making sure. Give it a minute. We are live. You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the stream.
I'm gonna let people
and watching comments on that stream.
kind of huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right,
minute.
we are live. You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the stream
I'm gonna let people
and watching comments on that stream.
kind of huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right, we
minute.
are live. You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the stream
I'm gonna let people
and watching
hearing
comments
me a whole
on that
bunch
stream.
kind of huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right, we
minute.
are live. You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the stream
I'm gonna let people
and watching
hearing
comments
me a whole
on
bunch
that
kind
stream.
of huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right, we
minute.
are live. You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the stream
I'm gonna let people
and watching
hearing
comments
me a
on
whole
that
bunch kind
stream.
of huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right, we
minute.
are live.
Hold on.
You're about to be streaming, or we're streaming of me
Hello,
watching
everyone.
the
I'm
stream
gonna let people
and watching
hearing
comments
me a whole
on
bunch
that
kind of
stream.
huddle in here.
Just making sure.
Give
All
it a
right, we
minute.
are live.
Hold on.
You're about to be streaming.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Um, Sorry about that. Um, I have no idea what the hell that was, but wait, son of a doing it. Son of no idea what the hell. Okay, there we go. I think uh, you know what? I'm just gonna drop this back here. Um, anyway, hello guys. Sorry for that. That was an absolute disaster of a start, which is very fitting for us. It went a little smoother last time, but that's okay. Um, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. And do you want to check in the stream, see if it's
Okay, yeah, here we go.
okay? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Um, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take a shot. I just want one after that. It's just,
Okay, it's in the freezer.
that was so stressful. That I went from so happy to so stressful in .2 seconds. It was like a, it was like fucking, it's like interstellar. Um, I might want to turn your audio down
Yeah.
just a little bit. So anyway, I'm not before I've even gotten to the intro. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot. Me and Christina both. So thanks, babe.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's do that shots too to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, who makes sure that our stream actually is correctly moving forward. All right, guys, I'll check the comments in a second. But just welcome back to. Oh yeah, Kristen, you got up right there. For those of you coming back, welcome back to our fifth season as a league here in the Hendy, and I need that to go away. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Pause this real quick. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Just tried to get rid of the pop-ups. So welcome back to everyone to our fifth season. To our new players, welcome. This is something new to us. If you couldn't tell by all the technical difficulties we had, this is not how we normally start off the year. Normally, it's either a video I send out or messages in GroupMe. But thought I'd start this year a little different since this is going to be something we're going to hopefully get better at, but continue to do moving forward. Is these live streams? It's just fun to, you know, talk to you guys in a setting that's not over a message for GroupMe, which half the people have muted anyway, understandably. But fun, just get on here, have a good time with you guys, talk tennis, talk Hendy, talk really whatever we want. But I'll usually have a topic each week or something I'm covering and just kind of, and then leave the floor open. What the turn? Yeah, there we go. So I just want to start off with a few things, and then I'll open the floor to the first few questions. I want to, God, this sounds like an earnings call when I bring this up. We have a new record. It sounds like highest all-time profit, but new record of participants. I know in the chat earlier today, I think I had said 86. It might actually be higher than that. I've had a couple late people try and get in real fast, and I'm not going to turn people who want to, be here, turn them away. So we're actually looking closer towards 90 to start the year, which I'm very excited. And one of the biggest reasons that we increased big time in terms of our numbers is because of we have a brand new league within Hendy that we're starting this year. Thanks to this woman right here, we have Lady Hendy. We have at least, I want to say, 11, maybe 12 or 13 women that are going to be playing with us.
I literally just sent out the invitations yesterday, so more than that probably would join.
Yeah, it could be moving even higher.
I want 20.
Then we'll hit 100. But very, very, very excited about that. This has been a long time coming. Skill levels kind of ranging from, I'd say, 2.5, 3.0.
We're all hanging out 2.5, 3.0.
Yeah, but it's a great group of women. A lot of them are on Christina's USTA and Alta team. Very excited for a lot of them to join and hopefully stay with us forever. And that's another thing I'd like to say. Of the people who have joined us this year, I just have a really good feeling. The people who have returned, along with the new people we've added, it just feels like everyone's probably here for the long haul. And so I'm very, very, very excited for this year. And for everyone who's joining us for the first time, welcome. We're so glad to have you. You're going to have a lot of fun. This is unlike any league you have ever played in. I can promise you that. Ultimate doesn't have a repeating audio live stream, in their website. Their website was built in like 1985, so they don't even have streaming capabilities. So, yeah. Another thing I want to cover, I'm going to be sending out, in place of GroupMe, I just think it doesn't reach enough people. One of the reasons why I asked for your emails when you signed up, I'm going to be sending out on Sundays, Mondays, a weekly newsletter to your email. Just a quick blurb. It's not going to be anything long. Just any, maybe match results, potential ranking shifts. I'm going to stories going on within Hendy or people success of our players on and off the court. Just anything to make it interesting. I'm going to send that out once a week, and just kind of maintenance tabs to keep everyone up to date. So thought that's easy, something I could do, take 30 minutes to an hour just covering and get everyone caught up to speed. So for people who don't love GroupMe, at least this is a different way that I can keep you up to date with what's going on. I'd even like to tell people who hate GroupMe, we actually have a Discord. It's been pretty fun, and it's got more, just the display, the functionality, everything is so much better. It's really fun, and it works, and you actually get notifications, and you can post videos that are longer than 3 seconds because GroupMe can't handle if you even open a video, let alone if you even try to send one. So I hope the Discord grows this year, and we've got some fun sections in there. I'll open some more channels like match discussion, racket, equipment discussion, strings, just kind of open it up to, whatever you want. So for everyone who'd like to know where our Discord is, feel free to just hit me up. I'll get it posted in the GroupMe at a certain point. And then lastly, before I open it up,
can you maximize your video?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Who asked that?
Jinx, so that you're not just this tiny little blurb instead of a tiny little blurb.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying. Let's how about now. Jinx, I'll work on it here in a little bit. Right here, let me try.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. This might be the best I can do for right now. We're working on this. We'll figure this out. Um, like I've told people, I'm basically a Amish person. How's it look on the screen?
Good.
Okay. We're still figuring this out. And speaking of figuring this out, the last thing I wanted to comment on before I open up and answer people's questions. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a weekly stream as well, something like this. It's not always going to be me getting hammered. Um, Most of the time it will be, but not always. I can be serious sometimes. And we've talked about doing cool like match recaps, potentially inviting players on to maybe a call and discuss a match. What I used to do, and Will Van Zandt, if he's here, used to do the same. And Scott, we used to play poker back in the day, and we would go over hands that we'd played, recap them, talk about decisions, and I think that would be really fun to do. I don't know of much like that on this tennis space in YouTube or tennis YouTube space, other than like Carousel with My Tennis HQ. I know he will recap matches, but you kind of just watch a lot of points. You don't get to like really sit down and like discuss certain points, discuss certain things you were thinking. So I have a couple matches in mind that I would like to recap for just myself, including the greatest racket throw of all time that anyone's ever seen. That poor VCore 98 has still not come down from space that I threw in the match against Brandon at the end. So it's in orbit now. And I can teach you how to, and I can just talk about my thought process and how loose my wrist was and everything when I let that thing go, along with points that I played. So yeah, before I get into further things, I just kind of wanted to talk with the chat and see what's up. All right, so I'm going to look at some of the comments. All right, Chris said blurb. Sheldon said we've had a Discord this whole time. Soft launch, dude. Like we're slowly. This is what this video's for. That's why you're here. You're finding out. You know, at the same time as a lot of people. Yes, and I will make sure that you get on there. We didn't want to split the chat. We've been on the fence about transitioning for a while. Yeah, it's true, but that's why I'm thinking it's more just kind of a thing for fun. The thing is, when people join Discord, they're going to love it so much, they're going to fucking hate GroupMe. So I think it's going to it will take time, but I'd like to think eventually, over the course of maybe a couple of years, we'll get people over there. Where's our CTO, Chris H? Is Sanfu drunk already? I don't know what CTO is. And usually when Sanfu gets drunk, he starts saying nonsense and like kissing people on foreheads and stuff. So I have no idea. Ball said perfect. Yeah, and Eric much better. Jinx, woohoo. Yeah, thanks for jumping in, Ball, on the Discord. Okay, I'll take this first question, Tarun. How many hard court and clay court seasons do we have planned this year? Just one of each for now. The schedule is still technically being mapped out in a like hard date sense, but we've got a general plan of hard court singles, which is what we always start with the Blacktop Asphalt Classic, and then still planning on doing clay, but I think we're going to loosen the requirements of like clay courts until like middle of tournament. There's only so many clay courts in the city itself, and unless someone happens to be a member at a place that has clay courts. This past season, as you know, as great as it was, one of the downsides of expanding to as big as the Hendy has gotten was we just had no clay court availability. It was a lot. I'll just I'll catch up on those in a second. I already saw one. So anyway, we're still going to do it though. I do not want to. It's one of the most unique things that we have is the clay court season. The only USTA clay court tournaments that I know of that are in the state of Georgia, I think there's one in Columbus and there's one in Jekyll Island. So, I mean, this is the only thing in Atlanta even remotely like that. Not to mention, that's just a single elimination tournament. I think it has a consolation bracket, but you don't get this amount of like a Roland Garros feel like I'm trying to give all of our members. So, let's see. What else? All right, Ball, there are many others that do this. However, they're all individuals. Nothing like Hendy where you have 100 people. It's very true. Sanfu Tech Officer.
Yeah, because you were asking.
I still want to know who the fuck Chris H is.
No,
if you had thought his last name is Hantley this entire time, I'm going to boot you. Chief Tech Officer. Okay, yeah, thank you. Ryan Hendy. Hendy.
Where's Hendy? That's what they just.
Where's Hendy? Yeah, dude. Chris needs to change his name to Chris. It's a little too close to like Chris Hansen. Chris Hantley. Yeah. I'm Chris Hantley. Why don't you have a seat? That's whenever I'm like screwing up like a bunch of Hendy admin stuff, and I have to rely on Chris. That's usually what he says. Why don't you have a seat? Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat right over there? What are you doing here? Also, Britzy broke their clay at the worst time. Oh, dude, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, man, right after... Dude, thank God it broke. If it was going to break at all, thank God it was after the day where we had like 8 Hendy clay matches all happening there that one night. Which I still need to splice that together. I have all that footage. I'd like to get that on the channel at one point. That was really fun. That was a really fun day. I want to say it was 7 or 8 matches. Okay, H is silent, bro. Chris Hendy. Yeah. Would like to see a couple more Challenger streams. Yeah, I would too. I'd like to see a balance. Oh my God, dude, I sound like when politicians are just like, oh, we'd love to see that happen. Oh, if only there was someone in power who could do it. Oh, God. I love how I'm saying, I'd love to see that happen. I will do it. Never stream Arvid. I mean, it was a rule I had in place for a long time, but once he got to the DP finals, I couldn't keep him away from the stream. He forced himself past my own rules, so it is what it is. Hendy broke the clay. I mean, we might have, dude. Like, there were a lot of people there. Like, I think we had at least 6 or 7 people who weren't even playing that showed up just to go watch some of the matches. Do you want me to read that in the Chris Hansen voice, Chris? Why don't you have a seat? Explain that drop shot you just hit. Why'd you drop it so short? Could have hit it long. I forget. Remind me who won the Hendy doubles. I don't know. You tell me. Got to stream Arvind ASAP and Sanfu. It is crazy. It is crazy that Sanfu has not made an appearance on the YouTube channel yet. That is. I don't know. To be fair, it is also kind of Sanfu's fault because he keeps losing early in tournaments. So if he needs to stop losing in the first round, and then he might make it. You never know. It's reserved for winners. So I'm sorry, dude. Yeah.
Love you, Sanfu.
Yeah, I do love Sanfu. He's the fucking greatest. We need to get him on stream. Ryan too. Ryan hasn't been on, and that's a mistake. Speaking of the name Ryan, I don't know if y'all saw or waiting in the stream earlier was Ryan Reedy from 2 Minute Tennis. That guy's the best, man. I've actually done some online coaching with him. He's been a great help. He's featured our videos. I don't know if you guys have seen. We've probably had, I don't know, man, 8, 9, 10 videos of our footage from our content being used on his channel. It's awesome. He's a great guy, and you guys should check him out. If you guys have not checked out 2 Minute Tennis yet, what are you doing?
And he loves Hayden.
And he loves Hayden.
He loves Hayden.
Ryan, if you listen to this back, please keep showing how bad Hayden is. Please continue. That guy, never show a winning point of his. Never do it. Never do it. Chris Handsome. Yeah. Catch me in singles, Mr. Double Specialist. That sounds like something Medvedev would say. I understand that. I am a single specialist. Mr. Hardcourt Specialist. Bala, what? What do you mean what? Sanfu quit. Yeah, probably. What's the plan for the meetup? So, I will be sending out probably another form. No, I'm just kidding. I'll send out just a message. People just need to just shoot me a text, and I'm just keeping track in a document of who'd like to come. Still planning on, I believe I said it is April 6th, and gonna grab all 4 courts at Georgetown Recreation Center. That's the plan. It's central to everyone. The weekend of April 6th, April 7th, whichever those 2 days happens to work for most people. But I would like to think the 6th. People have Alta in the morning. Take a couple hours off and then come join us. They got a grill at Georgetown. They got bathrooms. They got a deck where people can kind of hang out, sit. 4 courts that are usually in the weekend afternoons. They are usually wide open. For those who don't know where Georgetown Recreation Center is, it's. I feel like most people here who are watching the stream have probably played there, but it's right on 285. It's right in between Chambly Dunwoody and Ashford Dunwoody. It's off of Chambly Dunwoody. Really close to, if you guys have been to Premier Racket Sports, best store in Atlanta, it's right in that neighborhood. Let's see. So anyway, that's the plan for the meetup. So it would just be like a get together. I think we just have a lot of fun, a lot of, provide, beers. Probably would ask for a little bit of help from people, like just throw in $5 and just for beers, food, that would be more than enough. Grill out, maybe burgers, hot dogs, and just have a good time. Just kind of rotate in and out, have some doubles going, have some singles, depending on how many people we get. I think the important thing, though, is just if you can show up, it's a great time. If anyone can chime in the chat, can talk about how awesome our meetups were back in the day in like 2020, 2021, please do. They were the best, and I'm so glad to be bringing those back. It's the most fun. And new people especially, if you happen to be free that weekend, if you're in town, please come out. Just for an hour, just pop your head in, just meet potential opponents, potential, connections that you're going to make in your time here. Definitely come out. Let's see, Arvind. I'm too old and slow to play you in singles, Hayden. This fucking guy. You aren't too old, just too lefty. That's what it is. Yeah. You're too lefty and not enough Nadal-y. Where's my trophy, bro? Well, you're never going to get it at that rate. It's just going to show up one day. All right, so I'm going to give it a minute if anyone wanted to well, I'll let people comment. We haven't gotten to the COMMISH AMA full stuff yet, but I wanted to recap last year. Just take a minute. It's buried in the clay at Sandy Springs. Yeah. I just wanted to take some time now to recap last year. Our biggest year ever until now, but it was a great year. I'm going to pull up some of the tournament results. Just some absolute bomb tennis, especially at pro. I mean, Brandon came in and was just rolling through. And then, God, I'm still not over that match. People who talk to me know I'm still not over that match. He's really cool dude. I'm glad he joined it, and we'll see if he comes back. Brandon's engaged, if y'all didn't know, and he's either his fiance was about to have a kid or she has. I need to reach out to him and see. But he's kind of focused on dad life. But once he kind of things settle down, he definitely wants to come back, and we will definitely have him back. But yeah, last year there were some pretty big landmarks. I think the first thing was it was the first time we had women play with us since 2020, since our first season. So that was great. I don't know if I got the skill levels necessarily right, but it's been a learning curve this entire thing. But I'd been wanting that for a long time, and we've gone from women starting to play to now we have our own division dedicated to all our new ladies. So this is to all the new ladies. But that was a pretty big landmark for us. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of the matches here. Uh, oh, just a dogpile on Sanfo. He lost first round in that match, so that's why he wasn't on stream during the hardcourt season. Womp 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 womp. Let's see. But yeah, in pro, that's really the recap. Brandon came in and knocked out both of the 2022 finalists in 3 sets. He came back from a set down against Brian. He won it 4-6, 7-6, 7-5, and he was down 4-1 in the third set. And Brian was our defending champion at the time. And we also had Brandon play me, and this was a very strange match where he was kind of rolling 6-3, and then he served for the match at 5-4. And I want to say he was up 30 love, and I don't know, some switch flipped. And that's a match that I'll definitely recap. One of our live streams. I'd love to go back and watch some of that match now that the pain has subsided. And I want to take another really close replay look at that racket throw. And then the match against Moses. I know Moses was dealing with a little bit of a shoulder issue that night, but he kind of did what he does, where he loses the first set, and then the switch just flips, and it looked like he was going to take that to 3 sets, and Brandon just held strong and got through. So that was a hell of a job from him. He went through 3 really tough matches after kind of cruising for a bit. But that was a really fun tournament. And let's see. Let me pull up the formerly mid. And God, challenge. This is what I can't wait for one day is getting off of this website. Yeah, when I pull up mid, this was wild. We had the return of Jimmy the Wall Dills, and I just realized that we had 2 first-time members win 2 tournaments. That's actually a new thing for us. But I think we can all remember. This is one I'll have to get Jinx, Jimmy, maybe both of them on to discuss that final, because that was the absolute craziest thing. Jinx saved a couple match points. Yeah, I think it was at least 2. There might have even been one. Oh, I remember. No, it wasn't one before, but Jimmy served for the match. We just a crazy final, and I'm pretty sure the stream reached 3 hours, or at least the match time was 3 hours. But that was a great return of form for Jimmy. He played phenomenal, just after coming back after not playing tennis for much. I know he had a crazy match against Arvind, which would have been awesome to stream, if not for our rule that we never stream Arvind. And then our next gen champ was Sam, who was tied for the lead with most Hendy titles in his career with 2. That match with Nolan was a lot of fun. And I remember Nolan had a pretty crazy match point save with this like inside in overhead, like kind of angled off. That'd be fun to get them on. But our hardcourt champs in 2023, in next gen it was Sam, in mid it was Jinx, and then it was Brandon in pro. And that was I knew this season was going to be special just based on the amount of participation, and then it only grew from there. I'd been holding it off for a while, but I never got to meet up with him. For clay season, our champion was Lee Torrance, and the craziest run probably ever in the history of our league. When you look at how he did it, where let me just pull up this bracket. I mean, he didn't win his round robin group, so that was number one. And in his first match against Min, who had just been playing great, he came from a set down, saved multiple match points in the third set, won at 7-6. Then he played Nikhil, again, came from a set down, won a tiebreak in the second set. I didn't get to see that one, but I believe he also saved match points there. Played Moses in the semis, which is probably the win of anyone's career in our league, because at that time, Moses had never lost a match on clay. He actually won the first set that time, but he lost the second set pretty convincingly and came from a breakdown in the third to win that. And then same story, played Dave Plano in the finals, and just it just did it again. So congrats to Lee. I will still work on getting footage of you holding the trophy to the league. Then this was a landmark moment where we increased to 4 skill levels, and Jinx took on Mellum in an epic stream. I will definitely try and get Mellum on. Mellum now lives in San Diego, so we miss Mellum. This one's to you. And I know that one hurts too for him. But Jinx, again, saving multiple match points and finding a way to win that. And challenger was Alan Valicenti, who just rolled in the final. And then next gen, our boy Chris Antley finally got his hands on a Hendy title. Chris Hantley, right? So that was awesome. And then, we should take a shot to Chris. Absolutely. I specifically asked Chris before the live stream how many shots we should take, and he just said 1. So we're already breaking.
Did he say 1 or say none?
First he said none, and then he said 1.
Okay.
So we've already broken both. But this one's for Chris. Chris has been with us for the longest time, and that was one of the proudest moments. I know it was at the expense of Nolan, who's been at the finals multiple times, and I feel you, bro. I was pretty much happy with whatever result we had in that final, but Chris getting his hands on a Hendy title just felt extra special. So I want to see, if there's an applause emoji in the chat, I want to see applause emojis in there. Even if people type clap, 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 I'm good with that too. But clap your chief technical officer. Okay.
Okay.
I almost said O'Kurt.
O'Kurt!
Yeah. All right, to Chris. All right. And then to Hendy DP, which obviously stands for doubles players and nothing else. Don't even ask if it stands for anything else other than that. Arvin and Dave played a great tournament. I believe they did not drop a set the whole way, I want to say. Would have liked to have seen them play Cody and Shota in the semis. But, I almost said unfortunately. No, fortunately, Cody is now also a dad. More claps for Cody. But I believe his wife just gave birth 2 days beforehand or whatever. So they couldn't get that played or whatever. It was pretty close to the time frame. So hopefully they'll get that match played for fun down the line. But not to take anything away, though. Arvin and Dave played a phenomenal tournament. Awesome to see Arvin get his hands on a trophy. And then Dave, too, he came in his first season in clay. He came this freaking close. So it was awesome to see him just come right back next tournament and win. And then in the mid and next gen Hendy DP, we had my good friend Cam Malone, who I've been text friends with for a year and a half. I finally met him last week. And Ernst Ducasse, who he brought in, they had a great run. They didn't drop a set either on their way to the Hendy title, beating my good friends Chad McClendon and Eric Charon in the final. So, and then, one of the, I wouldn't have called it downside, just one of the challenges from last year. I'm almost done with my recap, people. I know I'm ranting a lot, but one of the challenges, with all the new people that we brought in was just, I know the scheduling was a little bit hectic and it took a long time for some of these tournaments to get finished. So, we didn't finish the 2023 Hendy DP until February 2024. So probably not a good precedent to set. So that's why there's been a pretty big emphasis on getting a much more concrete schedule out this year. And I'll answer any questions related to that during the main part of the AMA. Does anyone in the chat have any 2023 highlights they want to bring up, whether it's players themselves or players talking about results they had, things they enjoyed from other players, things about the league? Did you have any achievements on the court outside of Hendy that were cool? Post in the chat. I'm going to get to some of the questions now, or some of the comments. That's a little too high. I'll make Chris clap. Yep. Well, I should have known Mike Brickhouse would have been here at some point. That Chris guy's is the most handsome player in the Hendy. Well, apparently that's the league statement. So we stand for Chris being the most handsome. Cheers, Chris. I agree, Ben. Cody with the heart. Mike agrees. Andy agrees. LOL Aerial World.
Something I'm naked. I don't know. Aries World.
Who is Aries World?
Why are you naked?
And why are you naked? Aries, is that Aries like fucking?
Is it like zodiac sign Aries?
Yeah, which that's insta-ban. If there's any fucking astrology talk in here, you are fucking gone, dude. Oh my god, he serves like an Aquarius. Oh my god, do you see the way he hit that volley? He's such a fucking Cancer. Gone.
Congratulating Cody.
With my own racket too, huh? Yep. Cody with the woohoo. Mike, a bunch of yep.
Yeah, he was saying yep, so like you were asking about the 2 days after.
Oh, right. Mo's in here with the emojis. What's up, Mo? I guess people congratulating Cody on being a fucking dad. Yeah, congrats, brah.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx, Cam beat me in mixed USTA. Yes, he did. Yeah, Bala did defend his season finals championship without playing an extra point. Dude, we just knew there was no reason to even try. Everyone knew you were going to win that. Jinx, I'm Cancer. Eric Curtis, how do you know I played Mario the other day? Because I check Ultimate Standings. I see how my friends are doing. That sounds like a spy. I like to see how we're doing, in competition outside of our league. I like to see how we're representing. And not to mention, Eric, that's the guy who, what season was this? This was USTA, the first time we went to City, so summer of 22. When Lenny and Chad, we were playing Bitsy Graham. We were tied 2-2, and we were trying to go undefeated in the regular season. And I think Chenta had lost a pretty close match. And that was when Chris Allen hurt his knee, so he and John had to retire. So it was down to that line, and Chad and Lenny were down like 2-6, 2-5. It was over, and they were playing against Mario, and oh my god, dude, Chad played awesome. Chad played awesome for the whole match, but Lenny, this is the Lenny, dude. Lenny went beast mode on these people. I will never forget it. I will never forget that the rest of our lives. Bro, we were all watching, like all 12 of us. Pretty sure it was Chris, Sanfu, I think Brian had already left, but I think Chenta might have still been there. Dak was there. I was there. John Valentine. A bunch of us were still there. And when they came all the way back and then they won the third set tiebreaker, we all fucking exploded onto court. And Mario was kind of wasn't the greatest sport from what I remember. So it just felt extra good. So the fact that you beat him, that's why I texted you. I was really proud. That was wild.
Oh, it's beautiful you are still here. You haven't said anything. We've been talking all this crap about you. You haven't said anything.
Yeah. Let's find Mario to the league. Yeah. Oh yeah, Eric, were you there for that? I'm trying to remember if you were even there for that too. That was it was the craziest thing. We all full sprinted and like, dude, it looked like something out of like a Disney movie. Like we're all just like carrying this guy and Lenny's like, yeah. All it was missing was like cheesy music and like she should have like ran on court like, I love you.
What?
Oh my God, we did it. It was.
Don't involve me in this.
That was the greatest. That's one of my favorite tennis memories ever. I will never forget that the rest of my life. Oh my God. Another team was like, they were like, oh my God, they're not showing sportsmanship. We didn't care. We did not care. We just ran on court, dude. I'll never forget that. Let's see. I'm cancer. Moses probably disagrees. I can't blame Moses. Oh, yeah. Are we going to have Hendy betting on matches? I mean, officially sanctioned by Hendy? No. That's a that's a can of worms I will not open. The only thing I thought about doing would be fun would be like, I've talked in the past about doing, in the theme of March Madness, like doing like bracket pools, like have people anonymously submit them to me. I'm not like I would know who you are, but people like fill out like Hendy brackets, do like $5, just something fun. I think that would actually be kind of cool, but that idea hasn't caught traction yet. But if you want to do that, that would be pretty fun, and easy to do. And then I don't think it would remotely affect like integrity of matches or anything like that. That's the important thing. Like, the competition is a fun aspect of why the Hendy is so great. It's a pretty big aspect. Surprised he wasn't at Hudlow Tennis Center last Saturday.
Is that where Mario plays at it?
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. What about Hendy merch? I mean, if you want to stress out Chris even more, if I like try to go forward with that idea and with that, but yes, we've looked into at least like at bag tags. You can have those custom made, and they're not that crazy expensive.
Amber is a graphic designer.
Okay, well, we've got some resources we can use, but bag tag would be really cool. There's even like custom bags, like tennis bags you can make. I think having some sort of like prize like that would be pretty cool. Shirts, I mean, if we had enough interest where I could like bulk order, because I'm pretty sure this is without me looking into it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard when you make custom shirts, like you want to bulk order like 50 or something. Have you heard that before? I could also ask my best friend. She's made T-shirts before, so I could ask her. But I feel like that's true. Like I would do that if we had like 50 people like ready to pay or something like that would be really cool and a really cool way to support the league. I could also ask my former Alta captain, Logan. He made shirts for our Alta team, and they were actually really nice. These polyester, I want to say it costed each of us on our team like $15-20. So it wasn't bad. Are we doing Hendy night for playoffs? 4 courts the same night, same round, Hendy takeover. I mean, I would certainly love to do that again. There's certainly places we could do it. If you Arnold Schwarzenegger. If y'all have not heard, Christine and I are moving to right on the Sandy Springs Dunwoody line, and our condo, our complex has 4 courts lit with bathrooms. We have a bit of an HOA problem that we're kind of sorting through, but it would be a perfect location, and it's kind of central to a lot of people, so that would be a really fun place to do it. But we would need to get some things cleared.
Yeah.
Before that.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, but I would love to do it. I would love to do that again. That was one of the best nights in our league history, was that giant clay night at Bitsy. So yeah. Eric, I don't think I remember hearing about it. Arvin, commit to a date to release the hardcourt schedule right here, right now. Oh, dude, that was part of the next section. This next stream will be uh, Sunday or Monday, and I will release the groupings early. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. It's coming, Arvin. Let me just get some of these other questions. Have you spoken about the ladder? It's coming, Bala. I'm getting to that. Hayden, who needs shirts for tennis? You and our friend who's no longer in Atlanta, Mark Dwyer, would agree with you. Both of you are advocates. Maybe that's who Aries is. Maybe that was Hayden being naked because he hardly wears a shirt anyway, so he might as well. Hendy full back tat. Yeah, dude, it'll be like the Hendy logo, like it'll be like Steve-O with his like face on the back, just doing the double thumbs up. But it could be the Hendy logo doing the thumbs up, or it could be you could get a full back tat of the commissioner doing that. Entirely up to you. Same recognition publicly either way. Probably. Is it just red eyes Curtis, laser eyes Curtis? That would be a great other shirt if it was like just the Hendy logo and then another one with laser eyes me. I'm sure that would, if you walked on court to like an ultimate match and you're wearing that, I'm sure that would cause your opponent to ask questions. Hayden will continue to go shirtless till a tennis center bans him. I mean, so far, no. Chris, yes. Racket butt caps. That's cool. I have not thought of that. Do they make butt caps? Like, can you order them? Andy, do you know if like you can order them in? It's something I'd have to look into. But like, certain manufacturers or certain rack companies, like the butt caps are different. Like heads are a lot more like it's kind of like oval, and it's weighted. I think heads butt cap weighs like a few grams more than other racket companies. Yonex is different, especially because their grip sizes run a little larger than it would say. Same thing for Wilson, Dunlop, all of them. They're not the same shape. So that would be interesting. I think that could just be a bit of a pain trying to make sure that the shape is right.
Little stickers. I've seen like little stickers that people put just on the bottom to like cover up like their W.
Yeah.
And like they have like margaritas or martinis. So
Yeah.
you spin the racket.
Because Cam had a like beer wine one. I've seen that one a lot. Because during the rack, he was like beer or wine, and I was like,
yeah.
Most of them are swim and tennis. Everyone else has their shirts off. What's the problem? Like $7 per. They let you pick the model that fits in. I don't know if they have bulk ordering. I knew Curtis was going to talk about the weight of the butt cap. Haha, that's right. Dude, if you get a butt cap of my laser eyes face on it, I'll get one with you. If anyone orders one, I'll do it too. I will happily put that on the bottom of my Yonex. Didn't think about the shape. Well, Chris just pointed out. I figured it does make sense that they would be able to make it for different shapes. I hope it's like correct shape. Hope it's not like some bullshit in China. All right. I think I'm caught up on comments. All right. So last section, and then we'll just do full AMA. So just discussion for 2024. So as I was just hinting at, this is very important. Y'all listen up. So a couple things. Starting tomorrow, March 21st, 2024, I'm opening up the Hendy ladder. And it will run from tomorrow at 12:01 a.m. until the championship point is finished at the end of hardcourt season. And here's what it entails. If you all remember a couple years ago, we had a ranking system that I'm going to be reintroducing this year, to help with season finals and the number one player of the year chase and all that, and potentially prizes coming for that. And one of the ways that you could improve your ranking is by playing ladder matches. What that entails is between tomorrow and once the hard court season concludes. You can play anyone. You can play anyone in the league. There are some restrictions on that because some people will be playing inter skill level. But how I would do it before is I would give 200 points for a win, 100 points for a loss. So you're getting points either way. I'm rewarding participation. Same concept applies. Back then, and just like I'm doing now, I would apply your 4 best ladder results to your ranking. So let's say you played 10 matches and you lost 6 and you won 4. I'm applying those 4 wins to your ranking. However, big caveat, this does not mean if you are a Hendy Pro level player that you can hit up someone in Hendy Next Gen and play them multiple times and just rack up wins. It's not how this works. I will allow just for people to meet each other, for people to play whoever they want. If you are a pro player who plays someone in Challenger, you only get 100 points for a win. Basically, you half it, and 50 points for a loss. If you're in the pro and you play someone in Futures, which used to be called Mid, same thing, 50 points for a win, 25 points for a loss. If you play someone in Next Gen, 25 points for a win, and I'll give you like tree fitty for trying if you lose. That tree fitty. It doesn't apply if you play up. It's just 100 points no matter what. And there's not an extra reward for that. But I will reward participation, and if you win, still 200 points. And if you are Challenger and you're playing someone from Mid, half it. Like, I will keep track of this. You don't have to. The only thing you need to tell me is who you played. I will keep track of all of that. So anyway, you can play whoever you want. The groupings come out and the final skill levels come out on my next stream. So if you play someone who's end up in Next Gen between now and then and you're a pro level player, I'm just going to retroactively add it in. So anyway, so I encourage people to play ladder matches. This is how you meet new people in the league outside of meetups or outside of people you already know. This is a great way. And for new people, just start posting that you'd like to play in the general Hendy chat. I know people would love to join in. Last season we had quite a few people playing without it, but I want to incentivize people going out and meeting other people in the league. So hopefully that's clear. But generally, just try and, if you want the full rewards of 200 points for a win, 100 points for participation, either play up or play people at your skill level. I wouldn't advise playing down if you're looking to get the most amount of points possible. And again, I will take your 4 best results. Play as many matches as you want. Just know that that's what I'm taking. So that's the ladder. Again, that starts tomorrow and ends on championship. So it's like 2 months. So yeah. And then the groupings will come out in the next stream here in the next few days. And it's going to be 3 round robin matches. And I'm going to do the same scheduling format as last year. You get 1 match home, 1 match away, and then 1 match either at a agreed upon court that could be neutral or either of your home courts against your third player. I'm also going to regionally divide the matches up, so I'm going to shorten the drives for regular season as much as possible. Some people might have to drive 20, 30 minutes. And plus we have traffic in this city. Everyone knows that it can be a pain in the ass, but that is coming out. And just like last year, everyone will make playoffs. This is just determining your seeding, but also there will be certain points applied to your ranking depending on how you do in your round robin. So every match counts, guys, believe me. Look forward to that. So you'll have the entire month of April to play 3 matches. That also gives you time to play ladder matches. Say you're out of the playoffs early in May when we start that. You have time to play ladder matches if you'd like until the hardcore season ends. And then as soon as that championship point ends, we will do another ladder season. It'll kind of just be like an open ladder period that we're always in. Um, but just those 4 best results will be from your hard court ladder, and then, same concept. I think you guys understand what I'm getting at. So yeah, start posting in the chat now of if you'd like to play, where you play out of, and I'm still good. Even if someone plays down, it's okay. Like, just go out and meet new people, and go play. Not to mention, there's a certain guy who played Challenger last year who kicks my ass every time, and that's Laurent. So okay, and that's currently where we're at now. Let me catch up on some of the chat here. Don't mess with the butt cap. Didn't think about the shape. Trapdoor and the butt cap are similar across brands. I mean, on some, yeah, but you're not going to get me to agree to fully. Like, Wilson's is more square. Like, Wilson and Prince, if you look at their butt caps, they're a lot more like squared off. I feel like Yonex is, well, a Dunlop too, are a little more square. Yonex and Technofibers are like rectangular. You can't even take Technofiber's butt cap off without like prying it off, which is so stupid. I think every racket company should have a trapdoor that should be able to open with a screwdriver or one of those like envelope openers or whatever the fuck. Like, they should all have that. And certain companies like ProKenX and Technofiber don't, and that's fucking stupid. I don't know why you would make it harder for people to customize your racket and just put something inside, underneath the butt cap. Ladder or bend ladder for low lever beats a pro. They should get more points. Just a thought. I mean, I've thought about it, but I just said no. Just keep it as is. If anything, the reward you get is to your self confidence. Some people don't want to play the same regional people again, like Alex and me. Well, I mean, we've spread out so much now. There's so many people. Like, I might, switch it up. Where you might only play one guy that you played for the season. I might mix it up with people. Like people in Marietta, you might get some Sandy Springs definitely people mixed in, and vice versa. It won't just be Marietta people. Marietta people, Sandy Springs people, only with Sandy Springs people every season. We might change it up. Oh, Andy, pro loses an action equals being made fun of. That's true. That's true. And hopefully it's Sanfu, because then I can boot him again. You said you did something. What'd you say, Bala? You did something to your mic. My audio's fucked up. Oh, never mind. It's good now. Okay, I don't know what it was. Sorry. Are we good? Can chat confirm audio's good? We're good? I'll wait for y'all to respond. Still waiting. What did you say, babe?
It's like a 10-second delay or something.
Yeah. Oh, Eric's is good now. Okay. All right, so now we're at the last part. Now it's basically just ask me anything. You guys have kind of been doing that, but now for real, you can ask me whatever you want. I will, on a good side note, Mark Chadwick, Hendy member, and I are playing for our ultimate division against each other on Sunday afternoon. So that's gonna be a lot. We're both 6-0. I haven't dropped a set all season, and but I've had plenty of close calls. Like, I've had like 3 7-5s, like 4 like 6-4s, and Mark he dropped a set like early on, and has just been murdering everyone since. He's just been dishing out bakery products, just breadsticks left and right. So if we have someone there, might get to stream that one. That would be a lot of fun. We've talked about that all season. If it came down to us in the division, and he won his 6th match tonight, so yeah, we're gonna do that. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I've only taken 2 shots. I've got room for like 2 more. So
no,
if max, you don't have to, babe.
Okay, thank you.
I've got room for like 2 more. So, and I still have to finish the spritz, which is very good. Thank you, baby. What y'all got? Ask the commish. What y'all got? I slammed the glass on the table and the audio was off for a little. Oh well. Oops. Andy oh, I guess this was comments on the audio. Andy with the thumbs up and Chris with the yee. Okay. Any questions on tonight? Anything you're looking forward to this year? What y'all got? Also, Christina's falling asleep, so I've only got so much time. Oh. Here, you can have your phone. I'll put the comments on my phone.
I'll come back. I was just snuggling the puppy. Bye, Jack. Oh, he's pissed.
Wow, chat went from super active to super dead. I can at least talk one interval. This is a Hugo Spritz. Is that right?
Hugo Fritz, yes.
Fritz? Is that what it is?
Spritz.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Um, what's in it?
It's Saint Germain elderflower liqueur and champagne and mint and soda.
Okay. The meetup is something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, Paul, you just missed out on those when you first joined. That's kind of a bummer, especially the ones that we had. You know, the nostalgic favorite ones are the ones that we had at Henderson Middle. I don't think I should necessarily talk about what we did at some of those on the internet.
No.
But I'll just leave them that they were very, very, very fun. And but the ones that were probably the ones that were most popular were the ones that we had one at Dunwoody High School. That one was packed. That was when I think you can get on their courts now, but all 4 courts. That one was really cool. We had like 25 people show up to that. It was basically the entire league showed up to that. Chris, ketchup or mustard? Dude, honestly,
Neither. They're both gross.
I don't love either. Like, I feel like ketchup is one of the most overrated things ever. Dude, we had me, Will, and Paul, Will's friend Paul, we were watching football, I think in 22 or maybe 23. I can't remember. We were watching Red Zone. And we had a whole conversation we did like a tier list discussion of like dipping sauces for like fries or chips. Basically, like it was kind of just universal. All 3 of us agreed, or at least 2 of us agreed, ketchup was like C tier. Like, fine, but like, like S tier was like excess like wing sauce. Like if you were to like wet wings, and you've got like all that wing sauce like pooled, like dipping your fries in that is fucking absolute goat. And like ranch was above it, queso was above it. One of them said blue cheese, and blue cheese is absolutely just like scum of the earth bad.
Yeah, I'm judging.
But yeah, we all agreed that ketchup was like C tier. I think Paul said mustard was like B tier, but dude, it's like spicy mustard at like Chinese restaurants is like pretty fucking good. Or like I would put like fucking like I dip my fries in like wasabi over fucking ketchup. I would.
Well, I can't handle that spice.
And I would suffer, but it would like hurt so good. Chris, if you were stranded on a desert island and wait, hold on. The chat is partially blocked. If you're stranded on a desert island and all you had to eat was an ATP Pro, who would you choose to maximize your chances of survival? Who's like the fattest ATP Pro on tour? Because that's the most meat.
Really muscular. Because if you're fat, that's just fat, man. Eat some muscle. Get that protein, bro.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. He cooked anyway. Eric, is state still on for the USGA team? Yeah, yeah. I'll text you about that. But yes, it is. And it's May 17th through the 20th. Um, so yeah, I'll hit you up about that. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing, dude. We have.
You didn't pick your pro.
Okay, who would I pick? Oh, it's the weirdest fucking question I've ever gotten in my life, and I guess this is what I opened it myself up to. And the fact you said ATP, dude. I feel like, especially with like fucking like what Novak eats, all that fucking weird ass diet, just absolutely. I can't believe this is now on the internet forever. Nobody. I can't fucking eat a human, bro. That's my answer. Nobody. I'm not a fucking cannibal.
Cop out.
Or push, however you want to call it. Trying to think. I know I just touched on Ultimate. I think what's at stake. I'm pretty sure if I win these, if I do beat Mark, I think I might be the 1 seed in 4 or 5 minus. That would be really cool. I was 2 points away from being the 1 seed at 4-0 last season. 2 points until our new friend, our new member, a good friend of mine, Owe Scalani, managed to come back. Christina was there for that match. That one hurt, but it's okay. Eric, I'm out. Need to get together. Play at the courts. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh, the court. Yes, we do. Please, if you can send me some online booking options for the court, I will get on that, and maybe we could get a couple people. Get Chad. Maybe we'll get someone else from the team, and maybe we could play some doubles. That would be really fun. Would love to play at the court. Thanks for hopping on, Eric. We're getting. Oh wow, we got one more chat. Ryan, you're here. Hey man. Yo. Apparently the Hendy, which is not me, is super surprised you're here. Christina saying total cop out on my answer. Yes, fine. Look who's here, ball. I agree. Ryan, thanks for showing up. Sorry, I know you were here earlier, man. There was didn't mean to put 7:30. That's on me. I meant to put 9 o'clock. So sorry that you tried to get on. We're on your feed? So you have Hendy matches showing up on your YouTube feed. Or Hendy channel uploads, live streams, whatever the words I'm looking for. Hell yeah. I commented on you earlier, talked about how helpful your coaching has been and how much we appreciate all of our content showing up on your channel. I still can't believe it's happened, but here we are. Oh, you also missed out on if you could please continue to make videos where you show Hayden making mistakes. We would absolutely love that. It's been the absolute greatest thing. It's amazing. But thanks for all you do, man. We really appreciate you, and looking forward to doing things together. Soon, potentially. Chris, the correct answer was Murray. Dude, he would just yell, "Come on!" as it happened. It would be annoying. It would be annoying. It would be horrible. He would just complain the whole time that it's happening to him. Hayden making mistakes will be the next video. Yes. Yes! Yes. We love it. We love to hear it. You love to see it. Unless you're Hayden, you hate to see it. All right. I'll stay on for a few more minutes, a few more questions, and and then probably Andy has a metal hip hard to chew. Yeah, probably be easy to heat up though. Um, yay, more hate, love it. Yeah. Yeah, tennis players are too lean. They only last like 2 days. I don't know, bro. I identify as a tennis player, and I'm fat as shit. I'm as big as I've ever been. So, I was hoping
My phone's on
your
silent.
phone would go.
You got that happy relationship weight.
Yeah, that's right.
I fattened you up on
Um,
accident.
Ryan, just while you're here, I also want to let you know that yesterday I did just tried to focus on the positivity. The match was really fun though. Guy I met was really cool. Um, so it actually kind of played nicely. But any mistakes I made, it was just a lot easier to let it go. So we'll keep tackling that. Um, oh, all right, Ryan. Yeah. We'll see you soon. Night, man. Andy, you're not an ATP pro though. Don't crush my dreams.
He's a Hendy pro.
I'm a Hendy pro. That is correct. And Hendy pros get to be tennis players and be beyond lean, or not lean, underneath, whatever. Not even gonna do it. See you, Ryan. Yeah. Again, see you, Ryan. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, man. Also, what is the link to the Discord? I'll post it in the group me tonight after we log off, Andy. 10:24. I'll give it till 10:30. 10:30. I'm logging off, guys. 6 minutes to ask me whatever you want. This was very good. Say it one more time. What was in this? You said. Did you say elderflower?
Yeah, elderflower liqueur and champagne.
That's all it
And
is.
soda.
And
mint.
mint.
So he heard you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Hendy Pro was in the question. All right, fair enough. All right, you win. Yeah, glad you caught that free left, Ryan. Thanks, man. Chick-fil-A iced coffee slaps. It's very, very, very good, especially the vanilla.
I mean, is there really even ice at this point? It's really hot. It's been here for hours.
Yeah, it's just become cool coffee. Condensated cool coffee. And I don't know why I'm drinking it at 10:30. That's not good. Well, it's me. I'll fall asleep.
Sure.
Dude, when we were flying back from uh, Australia and New Zealand, like, I took like an Ambien and I fucking.
Xanax, not Ambien. Jesus. Ambien, you'd be like naked.
I thought I took two things. It was Xanax and something else.
You took a Xanax and a melatonin.
No, thank you. That's right.
That's very different.
Yeah, it's very different. And I was like more awake. Dude, my body makes no sense. I will drink this and I will be tired in 30 minutes, no doubt about it. But the 14-hour flight back from Sydney to LA when we were coming back from Australia, from the AO and stuff. Just the greatest fucking tournament, by the way. Greatest. No one asked me about the AO. Nobody. Come on, guys. Prime opportunity. Because I'll only talk about it here and not when I see y'all in person. But when we were flying back, yeah, I was trying to chill out and sleep. And yeah, I took a melatonin and a Xanax and I was headbanging to rock music.
Yes, Xanax and Ambien. Yes.
Bro, I'm blasting fucking All My Life by Foo Fighters on repeat and like waiting for it to like kick in, and it just instead I'm just like, don't let it go to waste.
Yeah. But you didn't have Ambien because then you'd be like sleepwalking on the plane, like naked, and like
that would
have like an emergency stop, and we'd all go to jail. So.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Sorry, I mixed up my sleep stuff.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what?
No, I'm sorry.
Straight at the AO. Oh fuck. Oh man. Not Murray.
It's funny.
feel like those curious be like, "Whoa, you're biting my leg, bro. Why are you biting my leg, bro? Dude, bro, get off my leg. Get off my leg, bro. Start with my arm, dude. I don't even give a fuck." To maximize your chances of survival, yeah, dude. Or I would just walk outside and just go to the outback. Just find a roo.
Kangaroos will fucking beat your ass.
But they're jacked. And Andy,
They
and
are
you've just been talking about how like muscles for like survival and shit, dude. So if I could, it'd be a fight. It'd be like fighting Mike Tyson.
I'm just saying, you can take a kangaroo down. Those things are strong.
But it'd be
They'll
worth
kick
it.
your ass.
Risk reward. It'd be great.
I guess if you.
Here's my answer. If I'm trapped at the AO, I'm going to the outback and I'm hunting a kangaroo, Chris. Especially when they're fucking like flexed
and
up
they
and
try
shit.
to
Animals like dogs
Yes.
and people and shit. Yeah.
How many roos did you...
How many roos do I have to beat up at the AO? I thought more, but it was only 0. It was only 0.
Kangaroos don't vibe in Melbourne.
It's true. I am proud that we've talked about you're stuck on an island and eating an ATP Pro, and we still managed to have 5 viewers. And we didn't go down to just me and Chris. So I'm happy with that. Real talk, the Australian Open was just like the greatest. The greatest. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. Just looking forward to this year. This was fun. I always love doing these, and I hope you all look forward to these every week. This week, Hugo Spritz. Who knows what'll be next week? Maybe it'll be something that's not a Hugo Spritz.
You can make the choice next week.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be something special, or maybe it will be a natty ice.
Are they always going to be on Wednesdays?
Hmm?
Are they always going to be on Wednesdays?
No. I'll probably try and do them on Sundays would be better. Sunday evenings. Just a night where everyone's at home and probably still awake.
Yeah. We got less than 3 weeks before I move, so.
Yeah. All right, you guys are waving. Yeah. So anyway, looking forward to this year, guys. This is going to be our best year yet. Love doing these with you guys. We've already been on here for an hour and 13 minutes. So amazing technical difficulty that we started out with, but which is very us. But that's okay. But thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Look forward to our next stream, where I will be unveiling the groupings for round robin. In the meantime, I'll kind of post a small TLDR recap in the chat for the people who didn't join us tonight. So I'll post details about the ladder so people can start playing as soon as tomorrow. And go out, get some matches played, get a good start on your ranking. And, looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to Lady Hendy.
Yeah!
Thanks to her. Thank you. And the most amount of content we've put out. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it for now. So thanks, y'all. I will see y'all soon. Hendy!